Hey, welcome back there. So we're here to do another episode of Rate My Pace. You see 3 battles there, not too bad. 3 stars. This is on account JDub, so you can see the trophies have shot back way up to 2276. Just unlock the shield. So we have Hammer Strike level 9, Firestorm level 6, Sword Rain level 5. For troops, we have Knight level 7, Paladin 6, Cannon 2, Pyromancer 2, Art Blaster 1, Mortar 1. We're going to go ahead and attack Melwenofnolldor. Let's see here. Melwenofnolldor. I think that's right. Alright. So he's a very high ranking player. 297th place, 2,894 trophies. He's got all 5 stars. So the setup here looks good. Nothing's really super cluttered. It looks like a high level base with just the skull towers and the firebolt towers only. So when you see just those two right there, you kind of know you're up against someone that is high ranking and probably has played a lot, put a lot of money into the towers, because those towers are very, very expensive. Let's see. Troop-wise, looks nice. Looks like a good variety. Don't see anything there. Yeah, it looks pretty standard and basic. Against something like this, we're probably going to need Pyromancer to help us with his Paladins. We're not going to get that far in the base. That's a given. So we're going to try at least just to get 25% or so. Yeah, so that would be the setup. We don't have any other spells that we could really use. We do need the Sword Rain. It's probably not going to be effective because his Pyromancers are going to be too high of a level and they're not going to die in one hit. So we're going to be having issues there. We could put Knights on instead of... Or we could put Paladins instead of Knights. I'm not sure if that would make that much of a difference. I don't think so. I think because we're going to need the Knights to take care of the his Paladins. So we're going to go and attack, I guess. He's giving us a lot of loot, so we're going to get a decent amount for getting a little bit into his base. Yeah, so I don't kill his Pyromancers in one shot. I do need to bring out one Pyromancer myself. We're doing fairly well against his setup. His towers, although they are the last towers in the game, they're not upgraded. They're probably all level 1, it appears. We're going to have a lot of issues up here, though, because the firebolt tower over there in that corner is going to stop most of my troops from even coming this far. And I think we're going to die. Yeah. So I shouldn't have gone that quickly forward. I just wanted to kill the one firebolt tower that was in the corner there with my firestorm. I should have waited because I had a lot of time left. So we'll go back in and take a look at it again. Yeah, so this firewall tower is what I was talking about, is in the corner there, is going to do tons and tons of damage to all the troops over here. These went down fairly quickly. Like I said, they're probably level 1 or so. And then the troops appeared to be fairly weakish. They died fairly quickly, and we didn't have that many units. So I'm actually going to go in and attack him again. You can see I attacked him once, and I took like 20,000 from him, and it already dropped way back down to 167. So only the first person that attacks you will actually take a lot of your loot. So if you're able to have a good defense and go through, you won't lose that much money in the long run. But the thing is, you have to have a good defense. You have to, make sure that you hold people back. See, this time our cannons both died already, which is bad. I'm gonna have to summon out another cannon. So we're going to play it way more cautious this time. And like I said, unfortunately, our cannons did actually die in the beginning. So I'm going to sit back here and heal. I hold the troops back there to build up like a blockade, a shield for myself. So you can see we're not doing as good because of the cannons dying in the beginning, and a couple different things happened, like summoning of troops and things attacking different things. So that's why there is tons of strategy going into attacks. You see, we had a lot of good things happen for us in the first time, and now this time it's just been a wild mess. And pretty much nothing has gone our way in this fight. Oops. So I do want to slowly come over here and hopefully draw that cannon's fire and allow my cannon to kill it. Putting a firebolt cannon in the corner there is the best spot for it you can possibly have. If you can, you want to put your highest firebolt cannon right there, so it takes more than 2 cannon shots to kill. So you can see we got into about the exact same spot this time versus last time. Oops. There's really nothing you can do. We're not strong enough. He has a good defense. If you mess up in the beginning with your attack, you pretty much, it's like chess in the beginning. If you make the wrong moves, you're gonna lose the match. Same thing with attacking someone. If you make the wrong moves in the beginning, or if some of your units die, you're in for a really uphill battle, and you're probably gonna lose that fight. So all in all, that base is really, really good. Solid base there. And you can see we sold another 20,000 in gold from him. If we go back in and look, it did only drop by about 20,000. So we'll go back and look into his base again. Good placement of all the stuff. It's not scattered around. Very good job with units. You just got to work on upgrading everything, the typical thing. But overall, this is a great base, great design here. You're going to have a lot of trouble getting through this base. I wish I could have got a little bit further to see what the towers were over here and the placement of those things. But just from how far I got into it, this is solid base, great job. You just got to keep constantly upgrading the stuff. Definitely a 10 out of 10. And he's giving a lot of medals because he's a hard opponent. You can typically gauge on how hard the opponent is by how many medals and how many trophies you're going to get. So that's typically how you gauge how strong you are compared to the opponents. So all in all, great job there. And, if you want to have me attack your base and rate your base, give you any comments or suggestions on defense, leave your king name down below, and I'll get to it as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.